So my topic is virtual relationships. After reviewing the chapters in Mary Chaco's book, Super Connected, I decided that for this video assignment, I wanted to look into a topic that really interested me. As I was reading this book throughout the semester, I found myself most interested in the parts talking about online and virtual relationships. I very much enjoyed chapters 3, 7, and 9. These specific chapters talked about the relationships that are formed through the internet. In this video, I will be looking at the different topics, significance, and different perspectives on the topic. This is a significant topic because there are a lot of stereotypes regarding virtual relationships. Many people believe that distance causes people to be unfaithful or that it puts a strain on the relationship. However, I completely disagree. I believe that relationships get stronger from not being able to see each other every day. Communicating almost solely online allows for people to be more open with each other. Stronger bonds are formed by the distance. There are really just two perspectives on virtual relationships. First off, there are people such as Chaco and I who believe that relationships formed online are stronger than the face-to-face relationships. Virtual relationships form much stronger bonds because of their distance. The people involved have to trust each other more. They make more time to hang out with each other and connect online each day. In an online relationship, the couple or even just friends put in more effort than other relationships do because they're not seeing each other in person every day. There are several benefits to solely online relationships, such as trust, open-mindedness, strong connections and bonds, not having to face societal pressures, etc. The list can really go on and on. On the other hand, there are people who think that online relationships are not real. They think that these bonds are not as real or strong as people who meet in person. They also think that the distance creates room for dishonesty and miscommunication in relationships. There also may be catfishes who are pretending to be someone else online. Along with this, there are potential for dangers to talking to strangers online. However, I strongly believe that virtual relationships are great for people and that these relationships are stronger than face-to-face relationships. Because of the distance and not being able to be face-to-face every day like other couples or friends, these relationships require more effort and thought. It takes time to learn a person and be comfortable communicating with them. Communicating online allows for a safe space where people can learn more about each other with an open mind. When in an online relationship, you don't face as many outside pressures or judgments from people. Overall, there are different perspectives and opinions on online relationships, but people will continue doing whatever works for them. So these are just some additional resources for anyone who is interested in learning more about the things I mentioned in the video. So we have chapters 3, 7, and 9 in Super Connected, which mention virtual and online relationships. The next link talks about people making a transition from traditional face-to-face dating to the modern online dating. Then the next article gives an example of a real couple that met through an online game, and the article weighs the pros and cons of their relationship and gives a comparison of the online relationship to traditional relationships. The next one talks about a study that was done that proves heterosexual couples are more likely to meet a romantic partner online than through personal contacts and connections. The next one is just a list of pros and cons of online relationships. And then the last one is an article that mentions the dangers of talking to strangers online, but it also gives resources on how to protect yourself from things like that. And this is just the sources that I used for the images. So that